Hello, hello, hello. How are you all today? I hope you are doing good. I'm doing a little better. My cold is, I'd say, almost gone. Just one more night of making sure to sweat the rest of it out. I've got, just a touch there, I'd say, left. Um, Tonight we're going to be working on that Triceratops demon. Um, and then I've got to come up over the next week with some lore for it and powers. Unless we can do that tonight. Okay, so add a new layer that we'll be doing some copying from. We're also going to expand the size of this canvas here so we can get a hand on this bird on. So there we go. You know what? I think we might take both of these and bring ourselves just down a little bit. Hey, Bertha, how are you? Long time no see in the chat. Uh, I'm good. Well, I remember you being in the chat several times, and I remember you always asking, "Do I think you're good looking?" And I remember me always saying something to the effect of, "I haven't seen you in person, so I can't judge that." Oh, yeah, that's me. Hold on, we have the wrong thing on there. Oh, there. Hey, Sketch, how are you? Yeah, it's me. I got a little bit of a cold, Sketch. Just getting over it. I think you have a worse throat. Yeah, a little bit stuffed up. No, a little bit of a stuffed up nose. What I'm drawing here is I'm not sure whether you've heard of the channel Pop Cross Studios. Well, he has a thing used every month. Um, I'm not sure whether to call it a contest, but we'll call it a contest. You don't win anything necessarily, but you can submit your drawings of whatever prompt he gives, and he picks four or five, maybe six out of them, and he redraws and puts a story with them based on stuff that he's got going on his channel, usually. I tried to do it last month on here, but I didn't get it finished in time. This month, I think I'm going to. Because I got this pretty much decently drawn, and and I probably don't have to do as much uh, detail as I am doing, because sometimes he takes crappy drawings, or what I would consider crappy, but hey, it'd be neat to have something on John get put up on his channel. And maybe recognize that way a little bit. So the prompt was an animal this month, an animal or dinosaur. Dinosaur is an animal, so demon. So I'm making a Triceratops into a demon. But how have you been? Okay, just working. Not cool. Yeah, at least you got the working thing. I'd like to get that happening for me. Uh, consistently, that is. So yeah, as you can tell, I got a few things on the works on my channel. I'm doing 5 shows a week now again. 4. This one, of course, chill stream Monday with lesser known Bible stories early in the morning. Well, mid morning for me, but early for a lot of people. Of course, Thursdays I now have the silhouette game. Love to see more people there participating. See when you can guess. We're doing live action Christmas specials or holiday specials, however you want to name it. On Thursday, and then Friday mornings at 11. I'm coloring up Canadian Shield. Um, number 3. And then Saturdays, of course, I'm either early morning or at noon. I am doing drawing up Insecto #1. This Saturday, I just started putting Insecto's vehicle in, so we're slowly getting there. Our passes at it done, so that is good, I guess. I have a picture here too. Do I have one? Okay, so let's. We're gonna use this as a template to foot, anyways. And I'm starting to do up. I'm taking an example from Mike again, I guess. He's been redrawing some Marvel DC characters. Um, he's been doing them live or whatever, and then we're putting them as short videos. I am going to be trying to do that as well. But because long time ago I redid a bunch of Marvel and DC characters. I'm just going through them, redoing them, my drawings. Gonna recording myself doing it, and then so, and then I'm gonna, speed it up a little bit, talk over it, have them 5 or 10 minutes long, talk about my, possible thought process, if I can remember it. Great. Yeah. Lovely. Uh, hopefully that's correct. I don't know. Okay, let's. So it looks like we have a small, looks like a real small one there. Then another one. We do have 5 toes. So I want to. Make this a little bigger than that. Actually, I think it's supposed to. That should be going the other way. Okay, so we might have to do another one because we're doing this. Yeah, we might have to do. You know what? I'm gonna put a layer down here. And we're gonna do this. And like that. Okay, and we're gonna have to obviously correct that at some point. This is in this. Okay, so, any thoughts, comments on anything that I've said, people? Feel free to comment. You know, let's get the chat rolling. Like and share, of course. Let me change the canvas size again. And a little bit more to the bottom here to get these feet on properly. I just want to make each one a little bit bigger or longer. Well, shorter, I guess, since I'm going in reverse order. Let's do this. Because I want the first toe that's biggest and all that, just like we see on the foot. Okay, so let me guess that is going to be almost the way that the sand's going to. was hoping that today I would get this done. No, there's no going to be no quote unquote thumb, so it's just going to be all paused. We can grasp to a degree, but not like a human. Can definitely smack you around and do some damage. Okay, so that's helping with the hands and feet. Now we just need to get a decent tail in there. Okay, so that allows me to, I think, get rid of that, and now I can take 9 and reduce it. And grab it for 8. Hey, Crooked Painter, how are you? So, how many people do we have here watching? Let me check on YouTube. Because there's a couple things I would like to show off. We've got enough people here. So, it says for watching, and I guess that could be enough. Dandy, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to put the tail in right now. So, a couple weeks back, I found out about this AI program. Now, remember, I'm not crazy on AI programs. I just use them to play around with every so often, have a little fun, see what they can do. But there was this one that was saying about redraw or stuff like that towards pictures you've done, you know. So I thought that might be fun to work with, see what it can do with some stuff that I've already created myself, see what it does with it. Sometimes more coloring, putting a background or whatever. Hey, Social, how are you? The program's called SketchUp. Now, the first thing I worked with was I was wanting to see how my latest thing about characters would look. I'll be right back. Okay, well, let me know when you're back, and I'll start this. I guess so. Till then, I'm gonna finish working on this. when hopefully Sketch is back in about 10 minutes, and I can show off this stuff. Sweet Dino Dude. Yeah. As I was saying I was saying earlier, there's a guy called Pop Cross Studios. He does redraw stuff every month, and he gives a prompt. This month it was animal demons, and well, or dinosaur, but dinosaurs are animals technically. They just supposedly extinct. So I'm trying to create Triceratops into a demonish character. So I'm giving it longer toenails, shall we say, though, making him stand a little bit upright. and maybe combining a few of the different ones. Yeah. Awesome. Let's see that. Let's see. But if he doesn't use them, it's something that I can always throw into my universe somehow, somewhere. So that's the nice thing. If somebody doesn't use something I create for something like this, I can somewhere, sometime hopefully, fit it into my universe. And my character, Professor Evolution, could easily use another minion. Oh, hey! His birthday's still around. Surprised you aren't looking on chatting up the chick. Hey, guys. Hey, Mike. Yeah, well, she has tried to call me, or he or she has tried to call me a few times on Discord. I've missed. I must say I'm a bit reluctant. You never know. If somebody's like, yeah, who knows how far away. Especially when one of the first things that they're saying is, if you think I'm pretty. And I've never even seen them. I have a pic that I see on the thing, but I don't know if that's them or not. Well, that's not really what I'm trying to do, but go by the pic that I see. Although he or she might still be here. The pic did not look all that appealing to me, but hey, everybody has their preferences, and I'm not a lot of ladies' preferences either, and probably a lot of ladies that I'd like to get with. And I also don't want to be trolled and all that sort of stuff that there is that comes with that stuff. Well, whatever. It's nice you are bringing in the ladies. It was getting to be a sausage plant in here. Well, we've had ladies in here before. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't, unfortunately. I'd like some of the ones that we've had in here before to come back, like what's her name? Although I don't think we see nobody searched from her in quite a few years, a couple years since before COVID. What's her name? She's Canadian as well. Um, um, in Prairie provinces. I forget her name offhand. Ah, jeez. Okay, so create a selection. I'm gonna put a thing down there, and then we're just gonna put a color here. Okay, let's see. Invert selected area. Make it pink. Whatever color. And let's try over here. Let's see. Well, filled in some of it. You know, and then there was Bethany that was here. There was a couple other ladies too. I know there's been a few over the years, but not a lot, unfortunately. Mrs. Dillard. If you remember Manny's wife, Stunt Girl. Okay, so let's see. Let's take the bag. Accidentally did a. There we go. Okay, well, I'm not sure whether thing is back. Let's see whether who we have here. How many people? It says 3. Oh, yeah. You play it too and lose chicks and eat on more. We do. We'll understand if you ignore us to put them on put the squeeze on. Okay, so we need to color in a couple more of these, but that'll wait for a little bit. Okay, so let me capture the shades up. Okay, so yeah, I was trying to do a Philistine soldier and thing. Uh, a guy called Shamgar, my version of him. I put some stuff to it, and so this is what I originally had, and I gave it a prompt of just better line art and color. So it took this and it made it into this. Hey, Rebellious, how are you? Yeah, it has for sure. Hope you've been doing well. So then the next one, it's fairly similar. It does, I think, 2 at a time. with whatever you give it. So again, it's the same. It's going to be the same artwork for a while here. I'll tell you when it's different, obviously. And this is what it gave me. The Philistines are Hulks, and the Israelis are Hulks. Oh, you guys can't see this. There. Okay, let me do that again. That's good. I hope. Okay, so let me show this again. Again, the description that I gave was just make a better line art and color. So that's what I had at first, Philistine and Shamgar. And this is what it did. Gave a Captain America shield to the Philistine. A little funny. And as for the Hulk ones that I was saying about, again, the same thing. So you see the shield and everything. And like I said, it makes them both into like the Hulk. So that's sort of funny. So I thought I changed it, the prompt a little, or changed things around. Because I think I had it on comic book art as well. There's style comic book. I had it on that, so that's what made I think that. So again, here's the thing. This time I went subject description. Philistine soldier and Shamgar from Judges chapter 3 verse 31. And again, I don't mind that what it did with the armor a little bit, but it didn't fully put the armor on these guys like I think it should have based on my line art. But I do like the background too, though. It does two at once for you. So this is the same description, and again, it's not bad. Although, again, I'm not trying to go for metal armor. I'm trying to go for cloth armor. And it really changes things sometimes, as you can see. Again, and that last one was comic book. This is still comic book. I kept the same thing, the same Philistine soldier and Shamgar from Judges chapter 3. Although now it's picking up the lettering that I had on there, or some of it. Probably changed something else. I'm not sure exactly what. Maybe I changed the dimensions that it was supposed to pick up. I'm not sure. So that's not even looking too bad. The only problem I had is they're supposed to have, some sort of armor on, and it's taking the armor as skin. This one actually, I don't. It looks like the shield is too open, obviously, making it see through. This one, of course, is starting to take the straps that I had there, but instead of making them cloth or leather, that's making it into a metal. So hopefully, I think with this next one, yeah, nice crop top. With this one again, I changed it to Philistine. I said both with leather armor, trying to get it to get away from that metal armor. And well, at least this one again, it's getting the individual pieces of what should be leather, but making it metal. Things are coming good actually for the Philistine, and even somewhat for the Shamgar there. Now I'm really liking Shamgar here because they do make it all into leather. Unfortunately, with Philistine, they keep it metal armor. So here I changed things a little bit to Philistine soldier with brown leather armor and Shamgar with cloth outfit from blah blah blah. And this is what I got. And actually, I definitely like what's happening with the Philistine here. And I sort of like what I got with Shamgar. They're looking what I was going for, of course. Unfortunately, with this one, they put it back into metal. It gave him a cape. So not too bad, but so now then I got them somewhat satisfied. I satisfied myself with them a little. I decided to take some of my older drawings, somewhat older drawings of my heroes and that, and do stuff with them and see what they come up with. Comic book style. Eventually, I changed the style. So this is comic book style. This is a turnaround that I made for Snowdrift. It said color in blue, switching back and forth, and the cross in yellow. So with that, this is what they did for Snowdrift. So, oh, there's the creative level that you can change, which is, I guess, how much creativity it'll take with the picture. I thought with this, she's Avatar. And again, this is, they give you 2 for each one. They're really weird, in my opinion, for a Snowdrift. Here's the next one that they did for Snowdrift. Um, and I just switched that to better line art and color. I should have probably specified a color, blue. Put color in blue and yellow. I do like a little bit of what they did with this one with her the cross and all that there. It made me think of something that maybe no, people aren't going to realize at first, that the top that she wears is actually a coat, possibly. AI knows girls don't wear panties. So this must have taken something from the first one with blue, because again, this is actually pretty good. Except for, the first one they do red or purplish, pinkish, whatever color you want to call that. But it might be where I'm drawing a line too. Sometimes, like a painter, I didn't think the best one with this outfit. I probably should take that line away, but I'm just, how do I divide the two sides? Otherwise, I don't know. That's a question for a different day. So, not too bad. Like I said, interesting, I guess I'll say. So, this is a very old drawing I did of the Canadian Shield. Had a slightly different look, as you can see. Um, the description was better line art, more muscular, and better color. And this is what I get. Oh, I might have switched this to one. So again, this is, yeah, the second one of that thing, better line art, more muscular, better color. So this one I take out better line art and more muscular. I just put better line art, more muscular. I don't say do anything about the color, and then we have this. I don't know what to call it. Scary. And then this complete black and white one, which isn't too bad actually. I do like sort of the stylized um, maple leaf. So this is the same artwork. Oh no, this is if he's listening, what's his name? Social. Um, I tried to put in the Prussian shield, the colored version. Unfortunately, with his head being black and that, I need to get a white background with this, or a different colored background. Maybe put it in and see what happens. But I just say better line art for this, and this is what it gives me. Look, there's Spider-Man down there. There's So this is just crazy. And then there's another one, the same thing. And there's Spider-Man again. And again, this is the same one. And suddenly it's making it into an anime girl. I'd say that's taking a lot of creativity. Get it? Creativity level supposed to be at 0. Now they're like anime girl out of my Prussian shield. Okay, so here we have Canadian Shield. I go better line art, color suit with red, color suit white, and gloves, and gloves, boots, and mask red. So um, there I see him where my comment is and all that. Might mess it up. You see that now. And this is what it gives me. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm just grabbing a drink, guys. You might have to stop to go blow my nose. I don't think anybody's here. And there's the second version. Not too bad. Not too bad, I would say. It's almost right there, except for, like emblems, the emblem stuff, and, show some skin for his neck. I changed subject description, better line art, color suit, white, and gloves and boots, mask, red, and shade and light. Well, I'm seeing here that color suit white, and then I'm trying to get it to do the gloves and boots a different color, but that and is making things. So that's my fault. I'd have to put something in there to be like, wow, you do sound good. Yeah, that's because I got a cold, a little bit of a stuffed up nose. It's almost over with. Should be over tomorrow. But here's another one of the same prompt, and that except for the little bit on the face mask looks almost perfect. And then I changed. I'm using the same image, but I changed to digital art. So it really goes really wonky when you do that. And now I did photorealistic Haven't used this image. No, I'm using a different image for these last ones that I was showing. There, there's the image I'm using for this one, and the ones that were digital art. This is photorealistic. Yeah, it's still some the same, but not gonna be the case for much longer. Okay, so next one is still supposed to be photorealistic. Same image. It's definitely unique what they're doing there. Okay, this is my character called Dove Man. Again, it's photorealistic. I just put my prompt as bring to life. That might have been my prompt on the last one too. Let's see. No. Okay. So you see that, and it gives me Batman. And Batman again, basically. No, I must admit, it's supposed to be based on the character, a little bit Batman in there. So it's just doing, it's taking a lot of liberties with the colors and all that. I think. No, I say bring to life and keep colors. And again, photorealistic. It takes the blues and the whites out mainly. Well, it takes the blues out altogether and just replaces it with green and then puts orange in a lot and then some black gloves. And again, you can't say it's wrong, but keep it with the Batman motif. And again, I don't know what we're getting there, well, especially when it's like deep colors and it's just blue and like you guys can see that's blue and white. And some of it looks a little black, I guess, with the shading that I tried to put in. But I finally said bring to life with blue and white colors. But it takes the blue in the wings, it takes the blue out entirely and keeps the white in, which is so funny. This time it keeps it in, and it does something that I wanted that I never thought of before. Because this is supposed to be an Israeli superhero, although he's named Doveman, but putting the Star of David there, um, I might actually change Doveman because of that. On the Star of David with the dove in. So this is a picture of David and Goliath that I did a long time back. And just description, I put David and Goliath. And it's supposed to be photorealistic. All these ones lately are supposed to be photorealistic. Although it doesn't catch some things, although this does not look all that photorealistic to me. This looks like something out of David and Goliath. Hey, Davy! I remember David and Goliath. Yes, of course, this is referring to the biblical story, not the claymation, but of course I was just referring to the claymation as well. The thing is, some of these are good, like this last one. It doesn't go out quite along with my picture because, you know, I guess this does look a bit like a knife, but this, he's supposed to be wearing this garb, and it changes his garb, but in the next one, I like this Goliath a little better actually, but in the next picture, well, actually, you know what? I might like this one a little bit better. But that brings it back to saying the garb that I put on him, which I like. Now I go back to a bit comic book art look. So, that's not too bad either. Although, it doesn't really have on the chest plate and all that I put on. Or it makes it look like his chest is the chest plate. And then half a chest plate. Giving David an ox goad. Okay, so I move on to something completely different. Just this. This is what I have. And I just put go cleaner lines. And I give it one level of creativity. And this is what it does. Like I said, some of this stuff is just crazy what it does. I don't even say color. It puts an S symbol on it too. Like so. Then this is what it does to it. Cleaner lines. It makes it into some sort of anime character. I can see I look at this. I see how it could be look like to a sword. Although it's supposed to be claws. Do you let people on your show anymore? Um, Once in a while, but where I am right now, it's probably not the best because the internet where I'm at sucks. Like in the hour and 15 minutes through OBS that I've been doing this show, I've had over 200,000 dropped frames. So, even when I'm probably doing it through, I just do a show on Thursdays now called the Silhouette Game. People guess game silhouettes of various characters or stuff. Live action Christmas movies is and by action I don't mean actual action. I just mean real people instead of cartoons or whatever. Um, when I do it through what's the name of it? StreamYards. I don't even have a I would like to eventually get a co-host for that. I'd like more people coming by trying to guess. You can get points, and you can spend them on various things. But yes, so I guess the answer is sort of yes, but right now until I get my own place and pay for internet that I know is gonna allow me to do it reliably, I'm probably not gonna have too many people on, just because my net is crap at the moment. And I can't complain too much because where I'm staying is free at the moment until I get a job. Okay, so next one. I don't know why it wants to turn this guy into a woman. Can't see anything really girly about this. Wow. That's AI for you. Oh, that's the end. I need to actually download all these probably today. Anyways, guess I will go back to my coloring of my Tyrannosaurus demon character. Okay, so you also need to take that out, and you can see me now. Okay, so let's come up here. Okay, so okay, so actually, I want to keep the red. Maybe we can actually darken it. Maybe part of that. Hey, Sketchbook. Hey, Rick. Sorry it took so long. Oh, wow. and I went over everything, but you know what? For you, I'm going to go over it again quickly. So give me a second here. I guess I'm So I went over some stuff that drawings that I have done that AI will color or sketch up, whatever. I'm not sure how you want to put it. It's supposed to make better. I was watching YouTube and I seen the ad. I figured, okay, let's play around with this. Let's see what it's like. So I started out with the lesser known Bible stuff that I was working with. Been doing the Shamgar and the Philistine soldier. So now you can switch the creativity level on this. You says subject description. So that's what I started out with for the Philistine and the Shamgar. For subject description, I just put better line art and color. And I did it in the style of a comic book. And this is what it gave me. Now, for everyone, it gives you two. So this is the other image that came with it. Hulk and so this, of course, is supposed to be a Philistine. I guess this is a Philistine Hulk and Philistine Shamgar. So at this point, I'd say Philistine soldier and Shamgar from Judges chapter 3, verse 31. Creativity level I keep at 1, and it's still comic book. And this is what it gave me once I changed somewhat of a little bit more of a description, shall we say, of what the art was. And these are bad, but as I was saying earlier, it didn't put the armor on completely like I wanted to as I put on it. This is the second version again. Nice and muscular. Shamgar is actually probably too much muscular. And again, I didn't really want metal armor. And it's a shame image, obviously. So here I'm like, this is the same one. I think I've reduced the creativity level down a little. So, it's taking clothes off or whatever, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Okay, so again, I think this is the one that I reduced the creativity down from, well, this is the last one, from 1 to 0.22. Now the creativity level is 0.1, still comic book style. And I've now put Philistine soldier and Shamgar from Judges chapter 3, verse 31, both with leather armor. And as you can see, it gave them with metal armor. Except for this one where it actually gives Shamgar leather armor and Philistine, again, metal armor. But it's getting the design that I had on the thing, on the the strips of leather there, which is good. And that is getting some of the details that I'm putting in there in. So now I'm like Phyllis Dyson Soldier with brown leather armor and Shamgar with cloth outfit from Judges chapter 3 verse 31. Still at the same level of creativity and same style. So I actually really like, well, the one before I really liked for Shamgar. I really like this for him. But this one I really like for the Philistine soldiers. And I don't mind this one for Shamgar. Again, one that I don't mind for Shamgar, but again, this one they decided to make everything metal again. And now we're on to Snowdrift. This is a roundabout that I did quite some time back. Creativity level is 0.1, and I just say color in blues and switching back and forth and cross in yellow. So as you can see, it really went wild with that. And there it is again. The second one. So we're getting her again, but this time I put a better line art and color. Creativity is still the same comic book style. And actually, I don't mind this. And actually, this gave me an idea that the top half that we've been seeing might be a coat. I don't know whether I can make that fit or not because I've made it look like it's part of the thing. Eventually, I would have to reveal what's underneath as well. So I don't know whether I'll just keep it as a one-piece outfit or whether that will be a jacket or coat or whatever you want to call it. Because the line up the cross can be the zipper easily without anybody noticing. Although sometimes, without me making it too obvious. Now, here's this one again, and I actually like that they did it in blue this time around. If you've got any comments on any of this stuff, feel free to say something, Sketchbook. I must say she looks like a Mary Jane in this pinkish outfit. Now, here's the Canadian Shield, believe it or not. There is an old drawing I did of him. Slightly, as you can see, he was skinnier back then. I had gotten real good at doing the maple leaf. It's eventually back then these circles were all supposed to have maple leaves in them as well. But I took those out and changed them into the shield emblems without the maple leaf in because I just figured drawing those maple leaves all that time would it was starting to frustrate me back then, and I could just imagine a regular artist. But basically, I say for just a better line art, more muscular, and better color, and that's what I got. As well as that. A little crazy. So I took the color away, just had better iron liner and more muscular. And again, it colors it, but completely different colors than what are there. You would think it would keep the colors that are there or whatever, but no. And again, this is the second one with it. It's although black and white. Although I do sort of like the stylized maple leaf, as I said earlier. Now, this is a character that I created because of Alp in the chat called Depression Shield. He has a black face mask on. Well, it's not really face mask. It is, but it isn't. It's one of the fencing masks. So I really need to put a different color behind this and all that. And then just say better light, or I think that's a bad way. That's what you wanted to do, but I think I think I need to actually put what the picture is exactly a little bit more when I do these. I do these anymore, but so that's unusual for that. And then again there. And Spidey's in both of these pictures. There's Spidey there, as you can see on the ground. And then there's Spidey on the bottom there too. But again, this is still not Prussian Shield. Now they made her an anime girl somehow. With just better line art and zero creativity level. And another anime girl. So now we're into some Canadian Shield, more Canadian Shield stuff. There's the picture. I just say better line art. Suit, color suit, white, and gloves, which I should have not put and gloves there. I should have put period or whatever, and then put gloves, boots, and mask red. But the gloves end up being red here, so that's not too bad. I don't mind this for the most part. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, he doesn't look too bad with some of the accents of white. I technically before I have tried just reversing the colors, and it did not look good. But this seems all right. So again, there's the second version that it gave me with that prompt, which is almost a Canadian Shield, really. Except for the whites in the shield emblems on the glove and the mask and the skin showing the neck skin. It actually looks pretty close. Again, I changed some things, in the description, minor things. It's got better line art, color, suit, white, and gloves and boots and mask, red and shade and light. So, depending on how it wants to read, where they put the ands and no commas and stuff, I think messes it up for the coloring there. But again, now that is like fantastic, except for where part of the face mask were colored in white. That is pretty spectacular, in my opinion. And now, I used a picture that I did a long time ago. Yeah, I think that was for John and Quarter. Put better line art, color suit white, and gloves, boots, red, white, chain link. And this time I've switched to digital art. I wanted to see what, this would look like as digital art. So that was a little, I don't know. Again, a little, I don't know. And now I switched to photorealistic. Not sure how photorealistic that looks, but I'll leave that up to you to decide whether you think that looks photorealistic. Maybe not a Canadian Shield, but even just with what it's showing there. Again, I don't mind. I like how it coming down like that. Maybe into a breastplate. It's interesting. Another way to do the Canadian Shield. Okay, so this is my character Doveman. He is a little bit fashioned after Batman, I must say. I just put the thing of bring to life. That makes one. That's one. Looks like she's needed a restroom. So that's what it looks like. Look at there's the boots. And again, it's supposed to be photorealistic. Zero creativity. And it switches it. You might as well say that's Batman, right? And again, as I'll say, it's Batman. A little bit of differences, but I don't know how they're bringing that to life. My picture. Well, it's to life, but the coloring is nowhere near close to the same. So I changed the prompt a little bit. I said bring to life and keep colors. Again, zero thing and photorealistic, and somehow it replaces most of the blue with green and most of the white with orange. That's just crazy. And then that, well, I don't know. Now I've said bring to life with blue and white colors. And this is putting more just because keeps the white in but takes the blue out. I do like what it did with some of it. It got my helmet, I think, finally here or close to it. And then there. Now this is my character Dumpman. Actually, I like this. He is supposed to be a really superhero, so I like the fact that they put the Star David in here, as I was saying earlier. He's supposed to have a dove on his chest. I was trying to do the Dove Man symbol, or Dove Man symbol, Batman symbol, but instead of a bat, a dove. And that's based on a T-shirt that I saw quite some time ago, a Christian T-shirt. Actually, I've had it at one time. I'm not sure whether I still do or not. So, and then this is based on a drawing I did of David and Goliath a long time ago. Again, it's supposed to be photorealistic. It messes up, I think, on this David, although it doesn't look too bad. The Goliath looks pretty good too, although I wouldn't say it looks all that photorealistic. Again, not that photorealistic, but here it starts to get my outfit right. And I switched back to comic book at this point to see what it would do. Except, it takes Goliath's armor off. Although I like what it's doing for David. Although it looks like it gave him a spear. I think that guy behind him has it inside the town. And now it's adding his uh, armor back slowly. What do we have in David's hand? We don't have anything in David's hand yet. It's giving him an ox goad. No, and this, we're done with David. This is what the drawing is. I don't know how that translates in any way, shape, or form. This just says cleaner lines. Again, same thing, same problem. Same thing, same problem. And that's the last of them. And I don't know how it's making it into a girl. Oh well. Anyways, that is that for that. What do you think of all those sketch? The last one had an error. The last one, it had an error reading the image. Yeah, that's for sure. The Prussian shield it did too, in my opinion. I gotta save those and be able to show them off at some other point. My favorite was their Canadian shield in red. Yeah, like I said, I was just playing around with it. I seen it come up when I was watching some YouTube videos as SketchUp. So I figured, okay, it advertises that it can do stuff with your drawings, your sketches. Let's see what it can do. In a lot of ways, I'm impressed, but not impressed. And maybe it's partly, me, when I wrote in the description, I can acknowledge that too. know. Mm. Now I know I have to do these colors get them going a little better, but overall, what do you think? I gotta tighten up my colors a little bit. I know that. Or a lot. You know what I mean. And then I gotta come up with some lore and all that, and then email this off. Triana Devon. Triana Devon. Uh, is it color or texture? Well, probably I need texture as well, but a little more. What I'm thinking about is, you know, the red and the yellows are going into spots that they're not supposed to here, along here. Obviously, you need to clean up outside lines and maybe make these ones a little bit more uniform, put some black lines where they are and color them in a bit better. But I just was adding that stuff as I came on. There would probably be definitely a scaly texture too. I gotta do lore and powers. Does this program have layers? Yeah, this is Clip Studio. All my colors are on different layers, and then my my inks, if you will, are in different layers. You should actually. That's scary. The layers, then the colors and the overlaps. Then layer. Yeah, well, some of them would do. I just like see this red in the thing. I didn't extend it all the way to this black edge unintentionally. I was trying to go along the line, but I was going fast and I didn't get it all the way there. What do you think of the name Trianodon? Well, tri obviously for Triceratops, and for some sort of dinosaur, I guess. And Dom for demon. Because I didn't want to do Tri Demon, Tri Dom, Trianodon. I will obviously show this off for next week, but I'm hoping to have it all done and sent to him. I gotta have it sent to him by the 20th, so it's 2 days after next week. So sounds like Triceratons from Turtles. Yeah, well, they even look probably look similar, although they were more upright. I don't think their claws were quite as big. Because yeah, like I said, I'd like to have them all done for next week and sent in. Make sure it's sent in early. Try Demisaur. Well, to try well, I better you try Demisaur. You try Demisaur. Top Demisaur. Try Top Demisaur. Try Dem Topasaur. Try Dem Topasaur. Try Dem Topasaur. Try Dem Topasaur. Demisaur, I suppose. Yeah, Demisaur, demon lizard. Yeah, Demisaur. You sounded like the Beast Wars character. The must all terrorize. Pterosaur. You mean, but yeah, I know you mean Pterosaur. The flying one that was supposed to take the place of Starscream. But here's a quick look. Uh, I'm doing up some, as I was saying earlier, not sure you hear, Mike doing up his fixes of various characters sort of inspired me to go back and redo some of my um, versions of various characters that I have for comic companies. This is a Shazam I did way back when. Oh, I forgot to put the lightning bolts on that. But so I redrew them up myself again, and probably gonna do one more thing. Lost my yeah. Well, Waspinator ended up getting possessed by Starscream. Dinobot sort of actually was. He was, but wasn't Starscream because he did betray him. Actually, you could even say Tarantulas was more. Well, Tarantulas was more Shockwave than Starscream. Waspinator followed more. He wasn't trying to undermine things, except for when, Starscream possessed him. I think it would have been better if Pterosaur got possessed, though. But yeah, my version of Captain, the real Captain Marvel, I'm redrawing him up from this to this. And I'm going to probably try and give, once I have it all done, put it together, speed it up for a 5 or 10 minute video, give my reasonings on the thing. And I might actually redo my Captain Marvel, because I was thinking while doing this, it doesn't even really make sense because Captain Marvel was based on the Greek gods, I believe, and one biblical character. So I don't think you would actually have Captain Marvel in the suit that he would have. I might try and find some Greek renditions of the gods that he's supposed to be a part of and try and incorporate them all into one look for a reedition of Captain Marvel. But I'll put this one up for now because I did a long time ago. Save that. I agree with the pterosaur thing. He was based in mythicism. Oh yeah, Captain Marvel. Well, yeah, but he was supposed to be taking the power of Zeus, Mercury, Hermes, or maybe it's Hermes, not Mercury. Solomon, and a few others. I can't remember them all offhand. Same with Captain Black Adam for the Egyptian gods. I might do a redesign on him and try and get put those all together, the ones that he's supposed to be. I just think it might be neat to see something like that. Some ways it makes sense, doesn't make sense, but the thing is, does it really make sense for it? And then again, this is also a wizard from, we'll say 2,000 years ago, or 1,000 to 2,000 years ago. I'm not sure when the wizard Shazam was supposed to come into existence or whatever. You would think his idea would be, back from then, too. When he knew of the God's not some guy in a red tights with a thunderbolt on his chest and a white cape. But with all that said, it is after 12, so I think I'm going to let you all go and say thanks for stopping by. Remember to like, share, and all that stuff. We will be back Thursday for the Silhouette Show. Hopefully you can all come by and get some points. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day, night, whatever it might be for you. Love y'all.